a judge's son accidentally hit someone with his car and fled. Confident that his father would save him thanks to his connections, he fled without hesitation. But when his father found out, he immediately decided to take Ha-young to the police station to hand him over. After all, the judge believed in justice. In Korea, such cases usually carry a prison sentence of only a few years. But when they arrived at the station, Ha-young couldn't get out of the car. Song had to go inside alone to turn himself in on behalf of his son. Once inside, he saw utter chaos at the station. A video of the same accident was playing on the screen, and the entire police force was searching for the driver. Only then did he discover that the victim was no ordinary person, but the son of Kim, the most powerful businessman and mafia leader in Korea. 3 years earlier, Kim had been arrested and imprisoned for a bloody scandal. But Song knew getting out of prison would be easy. Now that his son was dead, Kim would take revenge on the driver with a punishment worse than death itself. The Song was too scared to let go, so he took his son and drove his car home. At home, he put on gloves and cleaned every trace of blood from the car. He then threw his son's bloody clothes into the garbage truck and watched until they completely decomposed. Meanwhile, the prison warden went to inform Kim of his son's death. Upon hearing this, he became furious and immediately arranged for his release through his acquaintances. As he stood in front of his son's body, he collapsed. But the biggest shock came when the doctor told him that his son could have been saved if he had arrived at the hospital just minutes earlier. Kim swore he would never leave the driver alive. Although Song removed most of the evidence, his anxiety didn't leave him. The car was still in his garage. That night, he called his old friend and sadly claimed that today was the anniversary of his wife's death and that his son had an asthma attack every time he rode in that car, so he secretly wanted to get rid of it. His friend agreed to help and called a butcher who supplied the pork. The next day, the butcher came in disguise and took the car. For the first time, Song felt relieved when he saw him leave. For his part, Kim requested emergency call recordings from the police. He listened to them repeatedly and realized that the caller was not his son, but most likely the driver. Although he didn't say a word, his breathing indicated he had asthma. This simple piece of information was his greatest clue in identifying the killer.